When I first got the job offer at Macquarie University, I couldn't come to campus. The administration had to lock things down because of bomb threats. One of the associate professors of law, a guy named Andrew Fraser, had come out in favor of a return to the white Australia immigration policy. He said that immigration from the third world threatened to turn Australia into a colony, that Africans, especially sub-Saharan Africans, were cognitively different, were emotionally, even hormonally different from the mainstream of Australia. I resolved after the whole experience that I had to create a comprehensive curriculum to help students understand human diversity, from its biological foundations through to its sociocultural, through to even its human rights, its legal implications. In my experience, students learn best not when they confront a subject as a bunch of established facts that they have to memorize, but when they see how we come to conclusions, when they do anthropology, not just hear about it. So starting in around 2007, 2008, I built a collection of facsimile human remains, that is skulls and bones and hips and pelvises, when I can give them a skull or I can give them a pelvis or a stone tool, and we can talk about what it shows us about human cognition or the rise of modern humanity. For example, when students start a class in human diversity, they're often really impressed by the difference between male and female. They think that men are from Mars and women are from Venus. But when they look at the skull of a lowland gorilla and they see the structures on the male skull, the huge eyebrow ridge, the fangs, the sagittal crest where the jaw muscles are all anchored, and I tell them, this is a vegetarian. All these structures are because the males have to compete for females. These are the hallmarks of a huge gap between male and females. Well, they're a lot less impressed by the difference between a male and female human skull. When we move from something like human evolution to human rights, I hold moot court cases so that students see that the principles alone don't determine the outcome, that even when people agree on the principles, they can disagree on how they're applied, what the priorities should be, or even what it means to be fully human. One of the most important lessons of human evolution is that human intelligence isn't a singular achievement. It's not inside the cranium of a single person, that it's really the accumulation, the sharing, and the inheritance that we get that makes us so distinct as a species. And this, I think, applies to our teaching as well. Individuals don't need to teach alone. I believe strongly that we become better teachers by sharing, by accumulating, by building on the work of each other. And this is why I'm so dedicated to open education resources. I think sharing, accumulating, standing on the shoulders of those who have come before us is really what makes us distinctly human. So of course it's the way I'm going to teach.